And we must rescue this country from the criminals that are running the country. We don't want to forward. No forward. We don't want to forward. Want to listen. They are going around and saying that we broke and them have money. That's all right.
I'll be a partner drown man this.
Time come, man, time.
My chairman to do this at this time. So I am going to say, on behalf of the people of the Prospect Division, on behalf of the government of Eastportland, let us welcome to Prospect Division officially to the podium, Isat Buchanan.
Hey man, I want to send out special greetings to everybody. I hear Aquaba all day and I'm pleased to say that is my middle name. So every time I hear Aquaba, I'm looking around to say, oh, they knew my middle name, but I'm sharing it with everybody. Greetings, Colonel Sterling. Condolence to the Douglas family and the community. Now, this message is one of unity. And the message of unity is also interrelated or connected to indigenous people, original people, native people, and understanding what your power and what your work is. I'm not bringing a political message because I'm trying to establish what is known as oneness. The oneness that I am speaking of is knowing what your rights are. Recently, there have been talks about constitutional amendments, and I can tell you that within these talks, where leaders would have sit down amongst themselves in absence of the people, there was no consideration for the rights of the Maroons. There was no thought of giving effect to the 1738 treaty. In fact, they don't recognize it. So every opportunity that I get, I use that to have a serious conversation about knowing what your rights are. Knowing how to get up and stand up for your rights without fighting, because the fight is not yours. It is people who are deceiving you as to what it is that you already own and the wealth that you have, that people are trying to deceive you from reaching those rights and enjoying that. Now, division, it will always be the reason why people aren't aware of their rights. So as we march on to a change that is going to come in the political arena, what I can guarantee and promise is that we are to look amongst ourselves for leadership. We are to look amongst ourselves for prosperity, and prosperity in the sense that I am you, you are me. When I see you and you see me, we are one and the same. The only thing that separates us sometimes is the talents, the wealth, and the knowledge. But how we share that and how we distribute that and how we teach each other to coming to the knowledge and the wealth. And for those who don't have the talents, to find what it is that they have to support those with the talents. That will ensure that all of us can live as human beings. Most of you didn't know that on the world index, you have to earn $600,000 a month to be considered a living, breathing human being. That's economic talk. But what I want you to appreciate or understand is that from your born, you are wealthy. From your born, well, if you are a son and daughter of Jamaica, and take it one step higher, aware that you are a maroon, your wealth is for you to ascertain, for you to decide that this is what I want. I want a part of Jamaica. I don't have to sit back or stand down and say, oh, these people are rich or these people have wealth and I want a road to fix. There's at no time in life should any politician say to you that when I fix your road, I have done something for you. It is your taxpayers' money, it is your money, and it is an obligation no matter who your representative is. So when somebody says, I fix your road and I give you water, you should say, send me the receipt because I pay for it already. Simple as that. So, moving on, we want to educate our youth. We want to give them opportunities beyond Jamaica, because the world is a very large place. And as you're in Portland, the port is right there in Port Antonio, but the sea surrounds. So, we have to look out for wealth. I see popcorn over here. He can tell you much more than I can. How he goes out there and through his voice, he's a wealthy man. But just like him, we can reach that. And we have to look for that independence, and we have to teach each other how it is that we are going to ensure that we experience the beauty of Portland. The last thing I want to say is today I was in the square, and as I read the opposition's message for Heroes Day and the laying of the wreath, and I saw that they lay a wreath at the picture of Nani, and it dawned on me that when I become your member of parliament, the first thing that has to be done is a statue placed in the square to give recognition, and it will point to the direction that the Maroons are here. So even though this is not a political cry, it is self-awareness that I am bringing, and the upliftment that I am hoping that as I speak, if you take one thing from me, is to know that you matter and find the context of why you matter. Thank you.
We must rescue this country from the criminals that are running the country. We don't want to forward, no forward. We don't want to forward. Want to listen. They are going around and saying that we broke and them have money. That's all right. A fool and his money shall soon depart. Comrades, everybody have a telephone, a smartphone. When you see them come, put your phone for record, because we are going to record them buying vote, and we are going to record them telling people not to vote. Comrades, this is a serious time. The young man them up at Blue Lagoon, they have taken away Blue Lagoon from the native Portlanders. Fear real people, you must understand. that you must vote PNP. For over 2 years, the Fairfield division is without a councillor. And if they really cared about the people, they would have called a by-election and get a councillor. For over 3 years, the Fellowship division has been without a councillor. If they were interested in your representation, they would have called a by-election and get you a councillor. So we are saying that in the Fairfield division and the Fellowship division, Labour right must not get any vote. Comrades, the Prospect division and the Port Antonio division, those divisions have to show that PNP still run East Portland. So I'm begging you to come out and vote for Comrade Dexter Rowland. Come out and vote for Comrade Wayne Mackenzie. Mansion Hill comrades. Let me just address Mansion Hill comrades. You have a councillor who can't count. You have a councillor who say him get $50,000 out of $10. You have a councillor who is the mayor. Him sit down and watch them taking away Blue Lagoon. Mansion Hill, this man must not see the door of the parish council again unless him go in there as a visitor. I am saying to you, comrades, time to go out and work. Every PNP must now start campaign. Talk up the PNP. Tell everybody that PNP is going to win. Word, sound is power. Speak it into being. PNP going to win the next election. I want you to say PNP are going to win. PNP are going to win. PNP are going to win. Victory. 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 Comrades. Comrades. Comrade Dexter Rowland is here, officer, something of the senior councillor. Comrade Wayne Mackenzie, former member, former mayor, and Comrade Sean Cook. Officers will just take